Monday, Monday, Monday. Oh, it's Monday. Oh, we finished the weekend. We finished the weekend strong today. Yesterday. Whenever day. Oh, yes, we did. Happy Monday, everyone. We are here. My name is Fluffy Wolf 2, and that is not me. Thanks, camera. There we go. Oh, goodness. How's it going, everyone? Happy Monday. We are here. Let's adjust this light a little bit. A little bright. There we go. There we go. There we go. Background looks good. We amped it up a little bit today. Happy Monday. We are about to play some Pioneer. We've been playing a lot of Pioneer. Don't worry, on our Halloween night, we'll definitely be returning to Modern, but we got one more night here of Pioneer to play, and then we'll probably do some flip-flopping back and forth, because there are some decks in the Pioneer format that people want us to play. There's also decks in the Modern format that people want us to play. No Standard, no Pauper, no, well, maybe Legacy. Enough of that, though. Let's look at the deck. Alright, today comes to us from the Reddit world, but also we've seen this list, or very similar to it, floating around the internet. This would be considered oops all Chandras, or essentially as many planeswalkers in red that we can bash into a deck. And let's play it. We're trying this new layout, so if you like this new layout for the main board and then the sideboard's that kind of pile-ish looking view, let us know. Basically, we have 24 lands, which was pretty high, but we're looking to hit 5-6 drops, and we're trying to hit those close to on curve. And then we have a suite of removal. We have a Braids, we have Chandra's Triumph, I've tossed a Mizium Mortars in here. Oath of Chandra technically is a removal. Anger of the Gods and Sweltering Suns. We just have tons of removal. So any creature deck should be blown away. Then we have Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, Torch of Defiance. Our Red Prison folks will be very familiar with those. Torbrands here, and also Sarkon Master. Chandra Awakened Inferno, and Chandra Flamecaller is one that probably not a lot of people are familiar with. Creates some 3/1 elementals, 2 of them to be exact. You can also discard and draw your hand +1, or it does X damage to all creatures. It's kind of like another version of an Anger, but it's sitting here at 6. Chandra Awakened Inferno, again, is similar to that as well. Gamber, what's up? So you like the pile-looking view? With like this, like the main board, or do you like the sideboard, or do you like both? I can fit them both if I do this on the right. This is what we're going to play, though. People have been asking for red. We've been playing some non-red things lately. It's time to play something red. I think I like this view a little bit more, as long as Mana Traders doesn't give me too many different versions of, say, like Mutavault or any card. That way it doesn't spread them out. I think the blue-white list, the spirits I played this past challenge, I had 3 hollow ones, or hallowed fountains, and it's kind of spread it out. What does both look like? Like if I did this one in this view? Card view. The problem becomes I have to like shrink them to get all the cards on. Like you can see I'm having to scroll now. And I can do it. I could shrink things down. I could shrink like this side down and all. But we have to shrink it a long way down. I wonder if I could, hold on. Let's make it as small as possible. Will that fit them all? Oh, that doesn't even. The first version much better. Yeah, it looks like just like, oh no, man. Grab these. Oh gosh. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, it's just a little bit. You have to read the card names then. You don't get the graphic as much. But the 15 sideboard seems to lay nicely there, and then the pile and the card view in the main. Aesthetics aside, let's go play some Magic. Let's go do it. Oops, all Chandras. We're going to play a Pioneer League. We got the play points. We have the play points from doing really well with Blue-White Spirits. Check it out on YouTube. Let's play some Magic. Yeah, see, this is what what's nice about this view is, like, you get to see the curve. It's a nice curve, actually. It's no 1-drops, but 2s, 3s, and 4s. A lot of this hits creatures, though. It doesn't really hit planeswalkers for the most part. So we'll see how much that plays in here. We'll see. We'll see. We're a little bit, I guess, familiar with the meta that's forming. All 137 variations of decks that we saw. Pioneer's wide open right now. We'll go ahead and keep this. 4 lands, removal. Hopefully we'll play against, like, you know, Green Devotion. Well, it's not Green Devotion. It is actually probably a really bad matchup for us. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes. So we're playing against the Marvel deck. This deck tries to get a bunch of energy and then plays the Marvel out and does some stuff. We're not hyper aggressive, to say the least. Though a Chandra's Regulator is going to help us out. We can do some cycling. We can discard mountain cards or red cards with this, which is really nice. Something we're definitely going to take advantage of here on turn 3. Chandra Acolyte would probably be the only card that I would play over the looting effect here. Ooh, Torbrand's close. Let's go ahead and loot away the other Regulator. We don't need that one. And we hit our land drop. Alright, so here I think I'm going to play Chandra Torch of Defiance. Given that I get an opportunity to. That way we can get Chandra up ticking and getting closer to an emblem. Hard to believe a tune with Aether was banned in Standard. Funny, isn't it? Search for a basic land card and put it in your hand. It's that energy clause. Opponent hasn't played any puzzle knots yet. Oh. Okay. I still think I play Chandra here, but this gives me pause. Regulator goes off, but we don't have any mana to spend. We're just gonna hit them for 2 here. Chandra Acolyte would have been really nice. Would have really been nice there. All good though, all good. Let's see what they do here. I thought it was Marvel, but this is not a Marvel card. This is very much a creature card, typically. 5 mana. Sylvan Awakening. Until your next turn, all lands you control become 2/2 elemental creatures with, and they're still lands. Oh. Oh my. But he doesn't untap them, right? Not yet. Crash through. Oh no. That's okay though. If he doesn't like randomly kill us here, we blow everything up. But he doesn't have to do too much here. Let's be honest. I think we're dead. Sylvan Awakening. Well, they are a creature deck. They are a creature deck, just through their lands. Wow. What do we think? What do we think? Do I just concede? Odysseus, look what we're losing to. Look Oh, we're losing too. So, we have a Sylvan Awakening here. That was, they tapped everything and then played Sylvan Awakening and then played one spell. And then they bashed me for 7 times 5, so 35 damage. Okay, so in my build, I have Rabble Masters. I guess I could bring Searing Bloods in as a way to remove a land initially when that all kind of goes off. I don't think I want Anchors. I'm gonna get rid of the Chandras Triumphs. I mean, that's 6 right there. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Sure. We'll leave the Sweltering Suns because I can cycle them. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Searing Bloods in as maybe a way to like hit their lands and maybe do damage, but basically I just want Rabble Master. And we would like to see one in hand. We do see one in hand, but we don't have many lands. It's not very good. I think I have to mulligan this because I need to hit this. I need to hit this into this. It's mulligan. Like, I need to see Chandra Acolyte. I need to see Rabble Master, right? I don't need to see Torbrands here. Let's go again. Oh, one land. No, mulligan. Yes, perfect. Keep. Ditch, ditch, ditch. Done. We're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game. Turn 3 Rabble Master. A 2? Nothing. Strange you are. Oh. Yes. It's just like Red Prison. Opt. Opt. Psh. Opponent, you don't know what's coming for you. You have no idea. I'm a little afraid of some, like, removal they might have. They just strategically plan to lose. London Mulligan can get pretty nice. It can. Will it? We'll see. Go Rabble Master. This list was in the 5-0 dump, right? I think I saw something similar there. If it was, I did not get it from the 5-0 dump. Alright, there's the Ascendancy. Alright, do I need to play second Rabble Master here? If they have land plus, they're going to just go off here. I almost want to leave up a Braid. I know it probably makes it an extra turn longer, but I'm going to do this to leave up a Braid. That way if they go for this here, I get to at least kill one of these and make it harder. Here we go, they're going to Sylvan. And I wonder if I should just pick off this this blue land here. They have a lot of blue cards here. I feel like picking off this blue land might be okay. Oh, they got rid of blue cards. And blue jerks. Alright, so hopefully here... Oh, add 1 mana of any color. I can add any color. Or this would just be blue. Well... Let's go ahead and kill the blue land. That's what we wanted to do anyway. Oh, they're indestructible. They're indestructible. I didn't even know they were indestructible. I didn't even read that part. I was just so mesmerized by what was happening. Oh my. Whenever you cast blue spell, gain life. They just have to play one more spell here, and then they have 20 damage. think we just lost. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Well, that was interesting. Interesting to say the least. Let's let's not run into that again. Let's try again. We're built for creature decks, not strange combo decks. All right, what do we have here? We have a Chandra's Triumph, a Chandra Oath, and then we have the Giant Chandra off 3 lands here. Let's keep. We're gonna keep this. I know that the Chandra Awakened is a little high, but the hope here is my opponent is a creature deck. That is what we're trying to pry on. Play creature. Sadness. Let's just play the Oath of Chandra down and pass the turn. This gets us in, so if I play a Planeswalker, they do 2 damage to creatures, and then I can do 3 at any point. This feels good now. Okay, okay. Bam, get out of here. Good old main phase opt. Oh, sweet. I can get down with this. Yeah, you can. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It was the deck doing. What's the deck doing? Well, currently losing, but it's attempting to play many Chandras. I'm guessing it's how's the deck doing. We're currently, oh, whew, nice. Currently we are 0-1, and we died to Jeskai Ascendancy Sylvan Awakening. I'm sure you're very familiar with that. Let's just do damage here. Oath of Chandra will fire off here at end step and kill this. Boom. Oh, to each opponent. Oh, I'm so bad. It's each opponent, not... it's alright. Don't worry. Be happy. That was 2 damage to any target. I need to read the cards. We need to be better about this. Oh, it's just Jace. Okay, just Jace. Just Jace. Pioneer right now is pretty wild. Alright, they hit me for a 3. Shock it? No shock. Alright. Let's do mana. Let's attempt a Chandra Inferno, Awakened Inferno. And then let's do it's not X, it's -3. Thank you. There we go. I'm like, why isn't it going? I can see Pioneer becoming more popular than Modern. By the way, that's pretty nifty. Just take a shock for free. I hate to, dare I say, admit it as well, but I think it definitely has... Ooh, Lava Man. Lava Man's here. Lava Man gonna punch something. It's different enough, but I can see where Pioneer is currently refreshing. Yeah. Jiggy. Agreed. It's fun because it's underpowered. Oh my goodness gracious. Chandra. Let's do this fun thing. Alright. Karn's Bastion. Let's uptick this for mana. Let's uptake this to give them a gift of an emblem. Let's blow this up. Let's play New Chandra. Keeping New Chandra. Offer a gift again. And we'll get to shock them off the Oath of Chandra. Shock, take 2 at upkeep. My friend, you have 5 turns. Probably less. I like the games aren't over on turn 3, so I think they're going to do something about those very fast green devotion decks. Oko gonna be banned from some time almost for sure. Oko's definitely pushing all formats that Oko is in. I will agree to that. All right, I feel like our planeswalkers are correct here. I feel like actually almost everything in here is gonna be okay against our opponent. I could probably go down. I probably just can go down to Regulator and maybe like the Flame Caller. You know what? I'm just gonna go down 2 Regulators for a little extra removal. I don't feel like I really need the Regulators so far. We've gotten to use it, what, once? Ooh, this is a bad hand. This hand literally does nothing. Mulligan. This hand doesn't do much either. 1 land. Mulligan. Alright, we got a hand. Keep. Board wipe. Removal. Removal. 2 cards back. Mizium Mortar's land. Mizium Mortar's Searing Blood. Let's do that. I like my lands. Let's keep the lands. Uncle DB. Looks very nice. Looks very nice. Much Chandra. This is the deck that you take Chandra out on date night or something. The Fiery Redhead. Alright, I'm kind of glad that I kept a little hand over a removal spell. No 1-drop for our opponent. We of course get our 5-drop here. Absolutely no problems here. Alright, Storm Chaser. That one's probably worth just firing off here. Especially since I just drew another one of these. So, Sorcerer's Speed, Chandra's Triumph takes 3. What's kind of cool about this is if we had the Planeswalker Chandra down, it can do 5. That's probably why it's better than a Lightning Strike. Only in the capacity that it's, well, I don't know. I think I'm just going to shut up. Alright. Going to pass the turn here. Chandra's Triumph might just take out Smuggler's Copter, because it's an annoying little copter. It doesn't have prowess. They'd have to defend it some weird way. I'm hoping Sweltering Suns can nail a few of these. Hey, Jiggy, with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. And you get those sweet, sweet emotes that you may spam all over Twitch. What do we got? Aggro, Lock, Flood, Blood Moon, or the Howl. And Rip. Just like that creature. Rip. Oh yeah. Play another creature. Come on, come on. Yeah. Overcommit. Overcommit. Yes. Overcommit. Yeah. Can't cast it fast enough. Go ahead, opponent. Alright, we got a couple 5-drops and a 6-drop. That was a sweet one. I couldn't click it fast enough. It looks like my opponent is flooding out. We, though, got that hot braid. A little back and forth here while we remember the lost ones here. Oh yeah. Let's make a dragon. Let's make a dragon. Oh, yeah. Dragon. That's a shame. They shocked it. They shocked it. That's a shame. That was their last card. Poor them. Poor them. Didn't need much Chandra this time. Just needed big boy Sarkin. Making a dragon. Look at this dragon. Flames. So, like, one advantage we're already seeing is that if we can kind of remove the more aggressive, smaller creature stuff going on, then we can just be huge. It's a bit of a big red kind of mentality, but it's avoiding playing creatures. Things like Glorybringer, Storm Breath. What? Thundermaw's not legal. Regent's legal. The mana and card selection in this format is so awful. I mean, we're in red and have the ability to loot continuously, basically. That's not a bad thing. It's so far hard not to flood out. Agreed. Alright, we'll play first 2 removal spells and a regulator with a 6-drop, no problem. Jiggy, that's why you have this new emote. Be prepared to wield it, and wield it proudly. Yes, green deck. Perfect. We'll play a regulator and pass turn. Another 6-drop. Hot sauce. Play a creature. Shoot. It's a really bad creature. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. How have things been going? Was thinking about building this in paper after your post in Discord. Well, we're looking a little awkward here. It's going okay, I suppose. Let's go ahead and cycle Chandra Awakened Inferno, I think. Oh yeah, we hit the Sweltering. Jiggy? You talking about card selection? We were just talking about card selection. There's another one. Gotta beat another one. Uh-oh, it's Ethereal Armor. That one's a little more frightening. Oh no, it's a 5/4. Well, if they don't beef it up one more turn, I could board wipe it. But they're gonna do it, aren't they? No, Cartouche! I have no way to kill this. And I don't have a bridge to hide behind. I think in general the list is doing okay. Ironically, we've run into the creature deck that ruins us. Darn, hexproof. I don't want to show any more information. Darn, hexproof. Okay. Huh. Well, this is interesting. I have almost no way to interact with them except my Swelterings and Angers here. Ban boggles. Knoxville, if you are interested in getting some of the cards, consider going through the TCG player link. I believe that is the list I am currently running. I think, you know, if I'll be honest, I don't have enough knowledge under my belt of this. I think you don't need 4 regulators, which was the original list. I could see cutting a couple one oath or maybe a Chandra or an Abrade for something a little more lower end. I can't imagine the cards in general are too expensive though, because some of these Sargon Masterless and Chandra Flamecaller and even Acolyte don't see much play elsewhere, and nor do these cards. So I can't imagine they're like expensive. But if you're on a budget looking for something competitive in Pioneer, I'd hold off just briefly. But yeah, let's get rid of these Abrades, and I'm gonna get rid of a Oath of a Triumph. Mizium Mortars technically can remove stuff. Technically, we're gonna be looking for Sweltering Suns and Angers for sure, or Rabblemaster Torbrand probably to do enough damage quickly. We have a lot of board wipe effects, so we're positioned against them, just not well. 1 land, let's go again. 2 lands, a lot of high end here. I'm looking for those Sweltering Suns and Slagstorm, or what is it? Sweltering and Anger. So let's go 1 more here. All right, I like this. So let's keep this. Chandragon, Oath. Say okay. We do need to hit a land, but gives us a shot here. Could play Chandra down. Once upon a time. The one thing that you'll probably notice for at least the next few weeks until they decide to ban, which I don't know what cadence Wizards is going to ban at here. It sounded like they were going to maybe do something reasonably frequently. Kind of like fluctuate it a little bit and see if... I mean, I hate to say this, but I personally would like to see a few bans every 2 weeks. And even consider unbanning too, like kind of really back and forth. If they can go kind of back and forth on the bans just to like flex the meta here for the next couple weeks, then getting into the next year, I think they'd be in a good spot to potentially, if you will, have an interesting format. All right, we're gonna go ahead and slam the Anger here. They only had 1 creature, but I can't let it grow too large here. Letting it grow too large is a problem. Another creature. Another one to kill. I'll take a land, that's fine. Play Torbrand and pass the turn. The one thing that if you were in Modern, Red Prison does suffer from occasionally is card selection and or having to just top deck your answers. Top decking your answers or not so much card selection is not going to be as much of a problem here in Pioneer. To Jiggy's point, card selection is, I won't say terrible, but card selection is lacking a little bit more. Ethereal here. We have a 3/2 first striker. Alright, now we have a Chandra. Well, probably going to play Chandra. This is going to do 4 now, and this is going to do 4. Woo. It's a lot of damage. Do 4 here. We're going to say no to Sarkon. This is going to do 4. I'm actually going to just swing in here for 4, too. So I'm at 8, 4. I almost just want an Eidolon at this point. Woo. We're hoping they don't have lifelink here. Alright, so 6/5. First strike, lifelink, trample. Agreed, Odysseus. I can see where I can see your argument. Alright, let's hit him for 4 to keep him close. And we'll play new Torbrand here as a potential blocker. This lifelink is a problem, though. I don't believe... I suppose Mizium Mortars is the only out currently, as long as this stays as an X6. Which is now not true. It's a 10/9. So now they go back up to 16 here. Alright. It'll... it doesn't do it. Assuming this stays at a 10, but I can't fight this. Absolutely ban boggles. Alright. They've got enough. We can't come back. I couldn't interact. Alright, back and forth we go here. Hopefully we'll get a good set of matches in today. I feel like their Pioneer announcement did give players an idea that bans would be frequent, since they said they were watching the format closely, so players should not be blindsided. Agreed. I do know that they want to watch confidence in there. Hurting confidence could be a poor thing. If they hurt the confidence, then people won't buy into the format. Alright, let's keep this and see how it goes here. Oh, let's just play this tapped because it's fun to do that. Hey, look, they did it too. That was fun, opponent. That was a blast. Let's play the regulator out and pass turn. This will help us loot as needed. Let's see what my opponent's got. Just a Grim Flare. Play it Oath down. We'll pass the turn. I'll probably go ahead and cycle here. Might just get rid of Flame Color. It's a little high up here. If I can get Torbrand down or something, it'll be good. It's a Fleece Mace Lion. A land. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of Flame Color. We get another 6-drop. Hot Sauce. Let's play a Torbrand down. Go ahead. So our Sweltering Sun now does 5 damage. We blow up Torbrand too. It's always the fun of playing a sweeper with Torbrand. A red sweeper. So we played a lot of Magic yesterday. If you did not join us, we played a lot of Blue-White Spirits in Pioneer. So if that is something you want to see, that's on the YouTube. That is on the YouTube. I did pretty well with it too. And we splashed around a little bit with a Reanimator list. That one's going on YouTube in a few days. Grim Flare here. I didn't expect you to stream tonight since you played Magic for the 11 hours yesterday. But I gotta, man. Alright, we're gonna play Sarkhan Masterless here and make a dragon. If they decide to attack me, they currently die. They're creatures. We'll just stay back on defense and pass it back. 4 damage to them by just simply playing Sarkhan. Don't forget your trigger. Knoxville, this is probably the most hilarious part of this, is Torbrand, Oath. Oh, I just play Sarkhan? This does 4 to you. Enjoy. Must be a fan service stream today. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Saturdays and Sundays are bonuses. If I do like a super bonus kind of thing like I did yesterday, you could probably expect maybe a Monday might be a little bit lighter. First list there's for TCG, second list there's for those MTGO grinders. I probably should name it like, what would be a good way to name that? So it says deck list and support stream. Should be deck list, support stream, TCG player link or something? I don't know. Make it clear. Stream Decker Bot's just going to be like, ugh. Your deck. It's going to be like, ugh. So they can monstrosity this. Makes it indestructible. I don't think I care. I don't think I care. I do hope, on the whole, though, Pioneer remains fresh. If Pioneer can put up 50 plus different decks every week, like it did today at 137 different decks, I think Wizards has achieved an excellent format. I think it can be very much, you could very much compare it to Modern in terms of something. I don't want to call this kitchen table. I believe that is a poor way to view it. But I think there's also an argument to be had about I mean, we just saw Sylvan Awakening Jeskai Ascendancy, and I feel like Pioneer is one of those, your friend shows up with the deck, they're snickering, you go play kitchen table magic, they're just snickering, and then they just play this weird combo, and everyone's like dropping their pizza and coming over, and wow, where'd you find that out? All right, let's make Sarkhan a flying dragon as well and hit them for 12 here. Hit for 12 seems reasonable. Right? We'll just leave this up. This can target this if they try to monstrosity it. Uh-oh. Ooh. Exile target creature with power 3 or greater. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and loot away the Sweltering Suns here. We hit our land drop, and we'll pass it back to them. No Chandra was played, therefore Oath of Chandra does not hurt our opponent. This is still 6 in the air because of Torbran. It's pretty hot, isn't it? I like that. Not to mention I can just Chandra next turn. The emblem only deals 1 though. Emblems are colorless. But I'll do 4 off of Oath. And this is probably really difficult for most decks to get rid of. Abrupt Decay and Assassin's Trophy gets rid of this, but really? You gonna do that? Really? Go for it. Ramp me. I could have even used Castle. Got an extra point of damage him. Won't worry about that. I want this open. Opponent is thinking. Pondering life. Wondering what they've done wrong. Why have they found this red prison player? Disappointment. You know what's really cool? Is when you can kill a Siege Rhino with a Chandra's Triumph. I kind of just want to fire it off. Let's do it. 5 damage. Take 5. Bonus Torbran. Alright, we'll play a Chandra Awakened here. Uptick. Give our opponent a gift. Unfortunately, I can't use my regulator this turn. But next turn. Oh. Regulating this? I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh. Alright. Searing Bloods and Rabble Masters. Might want Pithing Needles here. I don't know if they have any worrisome things here. Planeswalkers. Probably do, right? Probably do. Let's get rid of Flame Caller again. This only does 2. Let's not do the Searing Bloods. Let's do 2 Pithy Needles instead. Capons! Hey! Welcome. How are all you fine folks doing? Let's get some howls in the chat. Howls and other welcoming emotes. What's going on? We're playing some Chandras today in Pioneer. How was your League Games Magic? Whatever you were playing. Look at that raid. Oh, Tomb Raid. Look at them stars. Ooh. Stars. Let's get rid of the regulators. I feel like I need some things. Let's get one Spyglass in here. We'll see if we take it to game 3, and then if I need more Pithy Needles, I'll go get those. The Tax Collector here to collect. Was great. Got a trophy with Mono Black and Pioneer. Saheeli Blink. Ooh. Mono Black does look pretty cool. Does look pretty cool. Alright, we'll go ahead and keep this hand. A couple of removal spells here. Get us to the later games. Put Chandra Awakened, unfortunately, to the bottom. Clyde Drexler's? Clyde the Glide Drexler's list? Nice. Alright, we have a 1-drop. One of the few 1-drops I've seen. Any follow-up, opponent? Yes, the lion. Alright, we'll just send it back here. We have 2 Braids. Probably going to fire one off at this lion here. I don't want to take 3. I don't want to take 3. Vampires? It was a vampire list? Nice. Nice. Appropriate for the week. Appropriate. Uh-oh, what are we doing here? We're paying something? What are we doing? What are you doing, opponent? Calm down. Calm down. Got outplayed. Got outplayed. We got outplayed. No! Well, I get to kill this time. You gonna outplay me again, opponent? I'll take our 4. So now I need, what, Rabble Master down here, so I can then Chandra. Need a blocker. Need a blocker. Let's get a blocker. Alright, hopefully I get to play Chandra next turn. Down tick and kill this. Praying that they don't have another Dromoka's Command on their turn. Wow, they traded there. That's fascinating. Liliana's Triumph from our opponent. Fatal Push. That's kind of like a Triumph. Needing a land. Land here would be good. Land is also frightening. Alright, so we have a land. We could run into another Dromoka's. If we run into another Dromoka's, that would be bad. So if we play Chandras and down tick here, we kill it. If they have a Dromoka's, they could just prevent the spell anyway. Elemental Maddie, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? I think it's got to be Chandra down tick, right? Chandra down tick that goes up to 5 and we just like cry. They probably have another Dromoka's though. Chandra uptick. So Chandra uptick here. If we do that, and then they decide to go after me. So if we do an uptick here, they could protect and put the counter on it. So that would be 5. Then I could Chandra downtick, Chandra downtick. You were thinking of big red deck? You're lucky you joined us today. We've been playing all colors recently, but we're playing some big red today. Oops, all Chandras. All right. I really hate this because if I go up, they're gonna just blow me out. I've got to triumph it and hope maybe they don't have another like counter or something. Make them have it. Well, down ticking makes them have it too. All right, they Assassin's Trophy us. I was worried they were tapping mana, but it was of the wrong colors. We got them. We gotta get them. Don't worry. All right. Don't have it. Don't have it. Don't have it. I'm at 2. Oh, please don't have anything scary. No. Why would you thought seize me? 4/4 Fleece Mane Lion gets them there. If I would have down ticked, we would have had it. All right. I don't think I need the Spyglass anymore. There was a couple white creatures. We could bring in a Fry. Let's split the difference with the Chandras because this one does a little bit more to everybody. It's your bad. We don't blame anyone. It was a learning opportunity. We learned many things. 1, they are clearly not playing Planeswalkers. 2, Fry is much better potentially. 3, we're going to win this last game. And with that, let's go to game 3. Going to game 3. Trying to go to game 3. Quietly going to game 3. Not going to game 3. Alright, would I like to play first? Yes. Let's mulligan this. I think I need... it's a single removal. It's one removal spell. Do I need more than one removal spell? They could thought seize me. Let's keep this. I'm gonna flood out. I got this. I'm gonna flood out. It's gonna be good. Watch. Watch. Thought seize me. Yeah, do it. Thought seize. No thought seize. There's my land. Let's go. Let's go, opponent. They're playing around Blood Moon. Alright. Not quite flooding out as much as I wanted to. Let's flood out. Come on. Come on, one more. We'll play Chandra first unless they play a creature here. Liliana? Okay. Thoughtseize. I have 2 Chandras. Ha! I have 3 Chandras. Even better. What are you gonna do now? Remove the Oath? Takes Torbran, of all things. They took the Torbran. Nice. We hit our land drop. play Chandra here, and we're going to just uptick. No real reason for me to play anything else. Passing over another Chandra. Pass turn. If they give me another chance here to use an uptick, we're getting Chandra Awakened Inferno out and giving them a gift. A gift of fire. I'm a little confused what they've kept. Maybe they're needing white mana. This would be one of those reasons I explained earlier that mana bases and 2-color or 1-color decks are going to do a little bit better, probably. Mana fixing is completely up to your draws. It's a lot harder to fix it other ways. Alright, they give us the turn back. I'm going to go ahead and play the big Chandra. And yeah. 2-color mana bases aren't great, but you can almost play exclusively dual lands, which fixes that entire problem. You can pretty much play exclusively dual lands for the most part. A couple of the 2-color combination mana bases struggle a little bit with that, but on the whole, two colors shouldn't be. It shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah. All right, we're going to match number 5 here, playing some, all Chandras. It's a lot of Chandras. How's everyone's Monday going? We had a group of people join us. It is Monday. It's the beginning of your week. Hopefully it's going well. Keeps in Pioneer are a bit different as well. You can look to keep much more flooded hands. Format's a little bit slower. Don't Thoughtseed me. Okay. Stitcher. Dredgeless Dredge. Catacomb Sifter. And some lands here. We'll just pass the turn. I don't think I want to feed their graveyard anymore. Currently. Abzan colors. I can take one all day, opponent. Wayfinder. So they took the basic forest. I'll just go to my turn. Regulator. Go ahead, opponent. Regulator's nice. We can do some cycling through some of our extra mana. I say extra mana. It might not be right to do it, but we'll see. There we go. That's a card I want to shoot with this. I will go ahead and spin the wheel with Regulator, because if I hit a Slagstorm or an Anger, it would be just a little bit better than the Abrade. Alright, so I can Abrade that, then I can play a Sarkon down, and Sarkon protects himself. Let's go ahead and Abrade that. And then in another turn, we'll get close to Mizium Mortars, hopefully. I don't believe I'm cycling anything here. I want to keep Flame Caller as well. We'll take our 2 damage. They'll play something here, I imagine. We have like a graveyard deck across from us. Another Satyr. Some rallies and cartels and all those good cards. So it's a rally deck. It's good to know. Good to know. Alright, let's go ahead and play a Sarkon here and down tick. Okay, so now everything that attacks dies. This could be a little bit sketchy if they have a Blood Artist. It's a super easy way for them to get everything to die. But if they don't, and we hit a land here, we'll be in good shape. We can also play this to wrath the board. We can play this to wrath the board. So we can wrath the board a couple different ways. Alright, they're going after Stitcher here. Okay. Just going to give it, what, pro red here and swing in. Kill Sarkon. We could play this Chandra down and just do x equals 2. It's an option. A little worried about a return to the ranks. I think that's legal if I recall. Go ahead. They hit me down to 13. Not going after Sarkon here. That's worrisome. Do they have enough to kill me here with a rally? They might. Corpse Knight plus Cruel here does it when they sack out. Okay. Searing Blood seem okay. Can see some Rabble Masters as well. Something a little lower. Lower to the ground here. Let's just take out our top end here. And take out one Oath. So bringing down the curve here to beat out my opponent a little bit faster. They can fill the graveyard relatively fast. And from there, we would lose. All right. 2 removals, board wipe. I think we can mulligan this, look for something faster. 2 board wipes, a regulator. Alright, we'll keep this, ditch a land. I don't need as many lands this game. We don't have anything that interacts with the graveyard because the deck has so many pithing needles in it. Gnu, what's up? How you doing? Woodland Cemetery. Argo. Regulator, go. How's it going? How's your Monday? Alright, a Satyr Wayfinder. They're just trying to hit their land drops. Looks like that is what they're gonna do. Things are going pretty good. Thanks for asking. For us, they are going alright. We're maybe struggling a little bit with what my opponent's doing, though. Stitcher. More things to the graveyard. More things. They're gonna just chip away at us a little bit here. Greetings from Brazil. Sergio, how's it going? You are very south of me. Very. So we attempt to pick this off just to make them sacrifice something. They're going to be able to sacrifice anything out to the Anger of the Gods anyway. Just trying to get them to interact with me in a semi-meaningful way. Alright, we'll pass the turn. Probably gonna cycle the Sweltering Suns at end step. Keep drawing cards. The anger's fine. They need to like return to ranks or rally, and then I could anger them. They can just sack out. So it's not really doing a whole lot different. Gnu is from Brazil. I have many Brazilian people here. We almost needed spot removal for this. I've run out of red cards that I'm willing to get rid of. Let's play a Rabble Master here, then we'll pass the turn. So this is definitely a creature deck, but we're just lacking interaction here. Collected Company. A 2/2 and a 3/2 here. We lose a life. So we're one return or rally away from probably losing this one. So they can dig here with Midnight and sacrificing Cartel. This will allow them to dig for their combo here. If they hit a land drop, then they can rally for X equals 3. Just playing another Satyr here. And they do hit it. Death Rites are interesting to see. Alright, so we're dead next turn, it looks like. If they didn't have the sack outlet, we'd be in a little bit better shape. We'll take out Reaper before I anger here. There we go. They're going to give themselves pro red here. And I'll go ahead and just anger the board. I'm not going to worry about attacking here. The deck's doing alright. It had problems against Hexproof for very obvious reasons. For pretty obvious reasons. It feels like we either get a really, really good matchup or we get a really, really bad matchup. We're going to play another league here with some changes, I think. But it does feel like we're very much on the two sides of the spectrum here. We'll concede to a rally. Nice. Nicely done, opponent. Alright, little 2-3 to start us off. First iteration of this deck. Let's take a look at what we're playing. So I think I need to get rid of these Pithy Needles. I need the Pithy Needles out, and I need something like a little bit of graveyard interaction. It's not a bad idea. Let's see here. Is it Tormod? I think Tormod's Crypt, isn't it? Tormod's Crypt is not. Grafdigger's Cage? I like Grafdigger's Cage. Isn't Tormod's Crypt? Crypt. Just put the second half of it in. Oh, maybe I don't own any. I own one. We'll do one Tormod's Crypt. Get rid of some of these Pithy Needles. One Tormod's Crypt and Grafdigger. Put 2 Grafdiggers in. I kind of want like an Eidolon. I think the Searing Bloods are a little too much. Let's get 3 Eidolons in the sideboard as well, and let's try that. We'll see how this runs. So the intention of doing this is that we're like very creature heavy removal, all of that. If we need to, we can bring in the Eidolons and Rabble Masters to be super aggressive. I'm wondering if we could drop an Oath of Chandra for something like an extra Braid, or bring in like a Lightning Strike too. Eidolon should be really good against Boggles, yeah. Any little cantripping decks as well. Almost maybe better to play an extra Eidolon here and not the Rabble Master. Because Eidolon into like Torbrand's really good. And because we're not trying to power out Rabble Master, it makes more sense to have the lower curve than the higher curve. Alright, small tweaks, small tweaks. Let's go ahead and play another entire league here and see what those tweaks do. Let's go see how they do. If it does better, I'll probably update the deck list in both TCG and on Stream Decker. But I'm not going to update that just yet. Small changes in the sideboard. Main board basically remains untouched. I feel like if we can just like stave off a couple of the initial things, then we're good. Alright, I'd like to play first. Hand is good. 2 removals, then a top end. Let's see a creature deck. Let's go. So I haven't heard, what are your impressions on the format so far? Alright, I'll let you know. I think you need to consider Graveyard Hate in this format. Well, we've got it now. We have 3 pieces of it. There's a lot of dig through times. I'm not too worried about dig through time currently. So I think Pioneer is a good mixture between modern and standard. It's interesting how it is currently working in that matches feel like they're a bit slower, and I think that allows time for interaction, which is really nice and refreshing. You can see how we're kind of first couple turns in many cases don't matter too much. They're not deciding the game's going to be won or something. And so with that kind of nice nuance, we're able to play a more interactive, longer game, but a more meaningful throughout all the turns. I gave the example of like standard is maybe like 10 turns on average. This is going to probably be 6 turns on average, you know, and then modern is 4 turns on average, kind of the format. This is interesting. They went up with this Chandra. So I can actually let this go 1 turn here. If they leave Chandra at 5, I can double Chandra Triumph. Let's see what they play here. They're gonna just Thoughtseize me. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can even just let this resolve. Format to me feels like you have a shot most games. Yeah, that's fair. It's not very lopsided. I could see that. Now we get to cash in this Chandra's Triumph pretty nicely here against this Chandra. We'll go ahead and do that right now. This is coming in handy. Alright. We're going to go ahead and play the Oath of Chandra down here. It doesn't remove anything. It's maybe a little aggressive. But my opponent's at 14 life. If I get like a Planeswalker off the top... Oh, they just Abrupt Decay it. Well. I was going to say, if we get a Planeswalker off the top, it does an extra amount of damage and we can close this game out a little faster. I think if you're very interested in brewing decks, Pioneer is an excellent format right now to do so. And the card pool is wide enough that you're not limited by the card pool of like standard. But the meta itself is not settled in any capacity, which gives you that freedom. Alright, we'll play our land here. I can kind of hold any other lands after this. to hide information, but 6 mana is where we want to be at. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the anger there. The bans probably are not straightforward. There's a questing beast. We'll leave that alone for a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sarkon. Make a dragon. Pass turn. So making this dragon, hopefully they don't have like a fatal push. Gets to block questing beast, which is nice. Sylvan Advocate. Ooh. Oh, okay. Does not attack. There's an Abrade. Well, we're going to go up with Sarkon here. I think we can go ahead and attack just with Sarkon and leave the dragon back for blocking duty. Nail them for 4 and pass the turn. Now if they attack, Chandra's Triumph can actually kill this. So they do 1 damage each here. What I can do is I can block over here, and then I can just abrade this side. Getting there. Getting there. Let's just go up with Sarkon here and swing in for a solid 4 damage. End step, we can go ahead and fire off this Ruins, and then Sarkon himself will finish it off. Land. Fire this off. Puts them to 4. Sarkon is lethal. Nice. Nice. I think the only thing that would be on a ban radar, by the way, is anything that's already in some capacity winning on turn 4 regularly. I think they want to watch and be careful of things like that. But otherwise. Alright, so our opponent is playing what appears to be Jund Control? I almost just want to just slam down Rabblemaster's Eidolons and just have them answer these. I don't think I need nearly as many like board wipes. And so we can just threaten like all of these threats. Like to keep them honest, maybe we just take the regulators out and we bring in 2 Swelterings as well. Go like that. They did a lot of damage to themselves with Thoughtseize anyway, so I don't fear too much here. Let's mulligan this. And let's keep this. Let's get rid of a land. Alright, we have removal again here. Don't want to go too far because of Thoughtseize. Nice little grouping of cards here. There's the Advocate. I'll probably just fire off an Abrade here and kill that. No problems, no problems. This gets it with 6 or more lands. So it's a little ways off from doing anything to us. I wonder what's more important to me, if it's Chandra or if it's Rabblemaster. I could play Rabblemaster here. Let's play Rabblemaster, ping this. By pinging this, this opens up this Chandra uptick and do enough here. Even if they uptick this Chandra. This might be something like 0 here and a braid or abrupt decay assassin's trophy the rabble master and get clear the way. This really does feel like just Jund like big stuff. A tracker here. Oh, okay. Interesting. Gets a clue. Goes up here. So what do? Just Chandra down tick and swing? Oh my goodness. Just him. So I can clear the board here. If I just clear the board using Chandra uptick, kill this, swing in, do 2 to them, 4 to this. Gosh, that feels really good. Then just Torbrand and just finish the game. Yeah, let's just do that. That seems fine. This is doing 7 to this. This is 7. Easy mode. Attack, attack, attack. Get rid of the Chandra. Have a Chandra on board. Have a Torbrand. With a land, we can Torbrand and Chandra Acolyte of Flame and just finish the game. It's just a Courser. Land. Give me a land. Give me a land. Can't believe I'm asking for a land here. Alright. Well, Eidolon's pretty cool too. So let's go ahead and downtick Chandra to remove Courser here. We're going to just play Torbrand. We're going to attack for 1,000,000 damage. 1,000,000 damage. How much would this have been? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 damage. Go to 6. Go to 6. 16. Is it more? Oh, I need to add 2 more, right, for Rabble Master. 3 from each goblin, so that's 9. 5. So it's 5 from Rabble Master plus the 2 from Torbrand for Rabble Master. So yeah, 16. A little bit of damage. Just an eensy beensy little bit of damage. Alright, we got 2 removals, sweeper, high-end card. Seems to be how the draws seem to be shaping up. I almost want to get rid of one of the high-end Chandras and just put like a Hazard in. Like, I know it's oops all Chandras, but just to like give me one other thing on 5. Like Glorybringer, or sorry, not 5, 4. Hazard. If we went 5, it could be Glorybringer. That seems like that would be fine too. Seems fine. Oh, we got a good luck, have fun. You too. You too. Look, I'm mono red. If I'm very honest, I think I almost want to find out if my local store is doing Pioneer. And if they're doing Pioneer, I might take whatever day they're doing and go down to the shop and play a little bit. And I haven't played Paper Magic in a while, so that might give you another perspective on what I'm thinking. What do you think about the 4-drop Chandra from War? The one that gives mana or makes elementals bigger, or what is the last part? Does 3 things. It's mana, makes elementals +2/+0 or something like that. What's the last thing it does? Oh, they take my oath. Why would you take that? My opponent likes it. The one which gets extra draws. Extra draws. Fire Artisan. Whenever one or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra, she deals that much damage to target opponent. Oh, that one. Okay. I'm following. Alright, we'll play Regulator down here. I don't think I'm worried about this just yet. If they play like a Thought Knot here, we'll get around to doing something with it. I think my problem... Well... I guess that's what Chandra Torch of Defiance is already doing. You know? My opponent's thinking they should have taken the 6-mana Chandra here. Let's go ahead and board wipe here. Board wipe, I know this kind of helps them a little bit, but I think that's the most effective thing to do here. Got a land and... Oh. Ugin. Hey, yeah, I think Torch of Defiance is a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can play Ugin here. They can play Thought Knot. That's rude. That's very rude. They get to take the Chandra here. I don't want to get rid of this Triumph. Ooh. I'll play Torbrand and I'll play a Chandra. Let's just do it now before something weird happens. I want to draw my card. Let's see what we get. Ah. They had to wait for Thought Not to die to get that. Alright. Ugin. Ugin is left. Gotta beat an Ugin somehow. This could be problematic. We'll see. Oath of Chandra here. That kills that. It'll go to hand. Followed by Chandra Torch of Defiance. Uptick. No regulator activation this turn. No, it's Torbrand. Our buddy. Come back. Nice. Alright. So we get to regulator our Chandra's ability here, which lets us dig twice. This will be interesting, as long as this doesn't disappear right now. It is on an adventure. The murderous rider, and it returns from its venture. I can't even regulator that. That field is bad. That was a quick trip. Yep. Rode out, was like, whoops, coming back. No problems. Land for opponent, makes a spirit. I need some help. Something big. Oh, he's big. Alright, what does Sarkhan get us? So Sarkhan can block one of these. They just come after him. Then we cry. Probably have to just play it out though. Sarkhan, make a dragon. And if they randomly don't go after this, then I get to attack for 8 in the air. They take 2 off of Oath. They're at 12. Blighted Fen. I did not, yeah. So now they send 2 here and 4 at us. We're gonna need our aggressive sideboard, I feel like, against this matchup. That thought not taking that Chandra was rude. Rude. So they uptick this. I need like an anger here. Problem is when it leaves the battlefield, anger like just draws them a whole bunch of stuff anyway. Two, 4, 6, 8. They could just destroy it. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is play this. The main reason to be playing this is to show that I'm strictly just walkers. The idea, hopefully, is that they just get rid of their fatal pushes. So they're making me sacrifice all of our creatures, but this is playing into trying to have them focus. I guess they saw a Torbrand as well. Nice. Made a copy. Triggers. I'm at 1. Like I said, they could just down tick this, kill this. What was that last card? Just a collective brutality. Alright. Rabblemaster's Eidolons feel like they're good. Spyglass is also pretty good here. I think we can go down a few angers. Go down a Singleton, a Braid. Singleton Regulator. Mizium Mortars probably can go down. Although 4 damage is important. Let's get rid of an Oath. Second Oath. Now I'm running out of things to take out here. Got an extra Braid, maybe. I don't think we saw any artifacts. I can take out a Chandra as well. We didn't not see any artifacts. That's kind of the funny thing is, normally you see Ugin with artifacts, but we didn't see any. None. Are the Oaths better than a Braids? Probably. 2s and 3 drops. Spyglass here. Let's do 2 Angers over 2 Swelterings because of what we saw. Trying to hit the 4 drop spot here, nice and 4. Regulators are interesting. We didn't really get to use our regulator much because of what happened last time, but let's see if we get to this time. All right, we'll keep. Don't really want to anger away my Eidolon, but if push comes to shove, I can play Eidolon, play Torbrand, smack them around. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize. Takes my Eidolon. That's rude. Alright, we hit 4 drop Chandra. Maybe Torbrand first, maybe Chandra first. Maybe Chandra first because the Thought Knot is a thing. What's nice here is that we get to actually play here as Chandra before they can get down a Thought Knot, which is really nifty, actually. All right, so it's Liliana versus Chandra. We can do this. We can do this. Upticks the Lily. Will uptick the Chandra. So So as long as they don't take anything with a Thought Knot here, I get to play other Chandra guaranteed. Yes, tap land. No Thoughtseize. Come on. Okay, they kill my Chandra. We'll go ahead and play a Torbrand here, past turn. Man, I want to get this Chandra into play so bad. So bad. If we can get this other Chandra into play, I can give them gifts. Generous gifts. They know about this Chandra too. It is a bit of a non-bow. No, stop tapping mana. No. Alright, they get to take big Chandra here. Unfortunate for them that my Angers and Sweltering Suns do kill their Thought Knot here. I see no world in which they leave the Chandra in hand. This is going to get scary here. Come on, good whammy. Bonus Torbrand's not good whammy. All right, let's go ahead and Anger. We get to draw a card. Cool. All right, so I can play another Torbrand here if I'd like to, or I can cycle Sweltering Sun at end of step. This can Emblem, which is terrifying. Oh. Reality Smasher. Well, I guess I need to hold Torbrand's Sweltering Sun in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Torbrand. Cast Sweltering. If I cast Sweltering, I lose my Torbrand here. Hold on. I don't lose my Torbrand. In that case, let's just fire it off. I don't lose my own Torbrand because its opponent. We remembered. We remembered. We thought clearly for a moment. Only but a brief moment. This isn't looking good. This isn't looking good at all. Make some zombies. Play an Eidolon here, past the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is looking real bad. Need a board wipe again. We sack a creature. We'll sack Eidolon. Obviously. Obviously. Alright, at end step, we'll go ahead and fire off this. Make sure we're doing as much damage as possible. They're at 10. They make zombies. I need like another board wipe. I get to play Sarkon here and make a dragon. Making a dragon here presents lethal next turn if they can't kill Torbrand. It's a thing. It's a very minor thing. Plays an Ugin. Just uptick, just uptick, just uptick. Don't downtick, don't downtick, don't. Ah. We still win? No, stop. Why are you being mean to me, opponent? Take damage. I need another dragon. Block one of the zombies so they create less zombies. Hoping I get an anger off the top, I think. Can I loot this away? Please? Loot it away? Well, that was an interesting match. Chandra would have been fine because I could have played Chandra and then angered. So one card down, and then Chandra anger, followed by the spyglass here, plus this. Maybe not quite enough. Anger was coming. Because if we didn't draw the mount, we draw this. It's Chandra anger. Swing 4. Take them to 6. This creates 2 zombies at their end step. Spyglass Ugin. Defend. We would be defending against 2/2s. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Close. Close either way. Close either way. I think this is what I like about the Pioneer format, though, is it feels close. Never feels like a total blowout. There's times that we're very much overwhelmed, but for the most part, it feels like it's a little closer. All right, removal, a regulator to loot away stuff. We'll give it a shot. Wow. All right. Versus a Healy Cat? I don't think we're worried about that deck. We played that. That's going up on YouTube soon. Based on my experience, I wouldn't be worried about that. Other decks are going to pummel Saheeli Cat. I will say I've run into it once and we beat it. Not with this specific list, but... Ooh, Vampire Knight. Alright. A land go. 2 removal spells, plus a bigger removal spell. Mono black Vampire Knights. Alright, probably should read what this knight does. Alright, let's look at some of these knights here. Let's find out which one we want to kill. So Knight of the Ebon Legion gets +3/+3 if you tap 3 in Death Touch. At the beginning of your end step, if a player lost 4 or more life, you put a counter. Alright. Discard a card. Vampire you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn. Well, I think I want to kill this over this. Let's do that. It's the 2/2 I want to kill. We found a creature matchup. We're pretty excited. Pretty excited. Logical, that's right. Look at that dog emote. So our dog is wounded. She's gonna need some surgery. We'll just pass the turn with 2 triumphs in hand. Only can cast 1, but probably will fire off one of those. So this morning, we got up and we let the dog out. Let's nail one of these. We got up, let the dog out. The dog was doing whatever outside. And out of nowhere, we hear this like yelp. Oh, that's good Thoughtseize. That's good Thoughtseize. And so I run back outside. Usually she's just right at the back door, does her business, and comes back to the back door. And she was limping around. I was like, oh, great. What'd you get in your paw? And, yeah, well, took her to the vet, got an x-ray by the end of today. She tore her ACL. And we're not really sure how she did that, but she did that. That she did. That she did. Alright, we're playing Chandras Regulator here. We have the Chandras Triumph that we can fire off. My opponent's not putting too much pressure on us. Dog too strong for body. Exactly. Alright, let's loot away one of these Sweltering Suns here. I'm probably going to fire off the other one. And we'll get to play our land here. Not really getting a lot of pressure from our opponents, which is a good sign. They might also be stuck on 2 lands for whatever reason. Playing running back. Wow, doggo. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Oath. See if we can get something a little bit better. That'll do. That'll do. We'll play Torbrand, pass the turn back to our opponent. Get that extra damages in when we can. And I guess my opponent just never found a 3rd land. Never found a 3rd land. Might actually just leave everything as is here this round. A lot of removals, probably a good idea. So we'll just ship it back. We'll ship it on back here. Woo! For those that missed it, we did play Blue-White Spirits for Infinity and Beyond on Sunday. Those videos are on YouTube at this point and available for watching if it interests you. The challenge one we did alright in. The league one we did exceptional in. I won't ruin any more from that, but go check them out. Give them a like, thumbs up, all that YouTube jazz. Comment if you like. I might comment back. Even if you comment on it and say, Black Devotion's better, you might get a response from me. Why? I don't know. I just like to comment back. What do I think about this list? Let's talk about this list for a little bit. Big Red avoids removal of creature varieties, picks apart small creature-based decks, can hang with mid-range, dies the combo fairly easily if we can't interact with their combo piece. We lost to the Jeskai Ascendancy list. We lost to the Rally deck before we had a little bit of artifact hate. I'm starting to like just this diversity a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and update the decks on both TCG and on Stream Decker. So we have 1 Sorceress Spyglass, 2 Graph Digger's Cage, and 1 Tormod's Crypt. What else did I have in here? Because we didn't make any changes. I took the 2 Searing Bloods out and put in, I have 3 Eidolons. I have 1 Fry. No, I have 2 Fries. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16 there. It was 3 Rabble Masters, 4 Eidolons, 2 Fries, 1 Spyglass, 2 Cage, Crypt, 2 Smash. How's this hand look? We have 2 removal spells and a sweeper. That looks pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and keep. Oh, I have Spyglass in here twice. Alright, they play this Night guy out again. Play our land. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and edit the one on Stream Decker as well while we're doing this. Opponents on one land again? One moment. There we go. They're all updated now. Alright, so we have the creatures again here. We're just going to go ahead and fire off an Oath. Do the same thing we did before. Remove this dude over here. And pass back. Alright, deck lists are updated and more live now. The Pithing Needles were probably excessive. Had a little too many. I don't know what the creator was thinking in terms of what they were maybe running into. But we're not running into enough to warrant 4 of them. No siree. There's a Nykthos. Okay. Ooh. All right. Sorin, Imperious Blood. Gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on a vampire. You may put a vampire creature card from your hand onto the battlefield as the down. These are going to do some nasty things to us. We'll go an Oath of Chandra here. Keeping the Oath of Chandra, killing that. Missed our land drop, unfortunately. Next turn, if I can go ahead and Chandra Acolyte, I can 0 it and go after this Sorin. Keeping the Sorin in check. They're going to put a vampire into play. Ooh, they put Kalitas. And they duress me. And they duress me. Opponent, please. Please stop. All right. What's funny is the Chandra's Triumph off of Chandra Torch of Defiance or the Acolyte kills Kalitas fairly cleanly. What's the thermos I'm drinking out of? Zale, why do you ask? Look, can you guys see the little dude on here? Little dude? It's a hydro flask. Since Zale asked. We have our hydrate command. You can pick one up. The Flask of Hydro. It's actually kind of a cool name. I've been using it now for almost a week. And really like it, actually. Like a lot. A lot more than I actually thought I would. Alright, we're going to go up with this Chandra to try to keep Chandra alive for just one turn here. The hope here is that they just uptick here. They put this on Kalitas. And we can then Chandra Triumph Kalitas away. Howdy, Fluffy. Even if it isn't true, please lie and tell me this deck is good. Give me a reason to play best girl deck. Well, Idle Clouds. You can pick up the deck here. And by picking up the deck, you get to play Chandras. And by picking up the deck and getting to play Chandras, you get to play potentially one of the best decks in Modern. In Modern. Pioneer. Dang it. So they got to play another Sorin. They get to go double up here with that touching crazy lady. I think it's a lady, right? Right, Kalitas already? Yeah. Alright, Chandra's Regulator. We're going to cycle a Sweltering Suns here. Trying to hit our land drop and we failed. Sleeving right now? No, 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 no. You're supposed to not have all of that. Oh no, what is this? Oath of Chandra has actually been a lot more powerful than I thought it would be. It does the incremental damage while you're still getting creatures on the battlefield. Oh no, it's Gary. Oh, we are so dead. Look away, idle clouds. Look away. Just don't look at what just happened. Alright. Opponent Thoughtseize got enough things away from us. I can see a Spyglass coming in now over a probably just a Regulator. Regulator's been an interesting card. I feel like it's one of the first things I do cut at times. Too bad it's not black. I could see a Rabblemaster being reasonably powerful, but I think our removal and creatures are just as good. Let's play first. Let's keep this hand. Nice. Okay. Mizium's a way to remove something. If they Thoughtseize one of our removals away or one of our creatures, or our top end, we'll go somewhere else, I'm sure. Punted Wumpus, by the way, thank you for the follow. We had a ton of followers on Sunday. The numbers were amazing. It's all thanks to you fine folks. Thank you. You know what we need to do, Zale, with the whole Hydro Flask thing? You can get the cap in a color, and then you can get the body in a color, and you can get this little foot thingy in a color. We should pick colors of magic that we like, and then we could have a magic flask, a magic Hydro Flask. All right, we'll play our tap land here. I know it comes into play untapped if I have a mountain, but style points. Style points. It's like doing a kick flip versus a heel flip, right? Style. You were wondering if I would do a red Pioneer deck? We've been looking at a few. I technically did a Tarka red, which is pretty much a red deck, excluding one card in it. That's a red deck, right? But yes, we're doing a strictly, purely red deck, and I'm actually kind of liking the whole big red aspect of it. I think in Pioneer, you're not going to have a prison. You can have a control, but you're not going to have a prison. Vastly different styles of decks. Both similar, but vastly different win conditions, typically. So, big red is most definitely a possibility here. I could see Eidolons, Rabblemasters, and Torbrand and doing a Punisher type of list. That's probably the closest you're going to get to a prison, because you're going to get to a point where they can't play a spell, potentially. I say potentially, I mean, your opponent's more than likely going to be able to play something because the mana curves are higher. Alright, so it looks like we're doing A-OK here. Let's go ahead and jam a Torbrand here, see if they have a removal for this. We're going to do this first so that I can then start attacking, and then Chandra uptick and we'll do some extra damage. My opponent is shy on a land again for some reason. It's a secondary Mutavault here. Let's play a Chandra. Uptick for damage. And I don't need to swing here. We'll just pass turn. We're not going to swing. Booting up a Mutavault and then getting a Fatal Push is a lot more worse for us. They lose a creature, but then we lose Torbran, where now every uptick is a free 4 damage, and I'd rather just take that. You did see the Boar. The Boar was in the 5-0s. They're going to probably put a Vampire into play here. Otherwise, they just lose Sorin here. Our Braid does 5. Our Mizium Mortars does 6. Chandra does 6. Shouldn't be hard to kill this. It's a hot one off the top. Alright, let's go up for damage here. I don't need another Torbran. Let's go ahead and Spyglass. We can now see if they have a Fatal Push or not. They have a Hero's Downfall. Gray Merchant. A Gifted Aetherborn as well. Cool. We will name Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. We will go ahead and upgrade Champion here to knock it out of the way. And now I don't need to worry about Sorin, so I'm going to just attack them, put them down. 2, 5. Yeah, the Boar would be cool. There was over 100 decks in that Pioneer 5-0 dump, which is kind of cool. One, our 5-0 didn't get in there, so that means there's many more decks obviously getting 5-0s. But 2, I think it shows a great diversity here. By the way, I believe my opponent is dead on board, but they just trying to figure out how to not be dead on board. So if they play Hero's Downfall, killing Chandra, we swing in, pump, and kill them. This assumes no land for an extra Mutavault block. If they play a creature to block, we can Mizium Mortars, uptick, and swing. That kills them. These two are uncastable currently, but even if they were castable, playing a land, we shoot and do that. Gray Merchant might give them an extra turn. So here's Downfall. No follow-up. So I should just be able to swing in here and kill them. Three plus 2. 0. That worked nicely. Creature deck. Powerful creature deck. They rocked it out game 2. We took it in game 1 and game 3. Game 1 and game 3. What we'll probably do after this is maybe kind of look through the list a little bit. And see what kind of 5-0s were there. Shame your screen blacked out for the second match. Yeah, it was like 1 point difference. Idle Clouds. You should totally get the deck still. You got it, man. You got it. Ooh. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's amazing. Alright. We're going to play first. We're against SVG. We've seen this opponent before. We're going to keep this. We're on the play. Got a removal spell. Got a Chandra. 4 lands. Pretty much making most of our deck live. If you 5-0 a competitive league, are you automatically on that list? No. And there's... So friendlies and competitive got combined. So... Single league. 5-0s do make it to the list, but not all 5-0s. They have to be what's called 20 cards different than another list. And we don't know how they start the list, but let's say they have Bant Spirits, and then they have, say, Jund, so those are very different. And then they have Grixis, so very different. And then they have a Traverse Jund versus a Death Shadow Jund. If they're not different enough, then only one of them would post. Gobbo's best draw. The Sweltering Suns is a hot draw. I did not react. I was giving you information. But yes, Sweltering Suns is a winner. Look, they have a castle too. I'm gonna just take the one. Just take the one. No rush here. No rush. I just cast in Sweltering Suns here. Let's play super long. This is pro blue. We're good still. We are good still. I'm actually probably just going to let this hit me. As crazy as that sounds, it's only 4 damage. My opponent's got to be wondering what's happening. Guy plays 3 red, doesn't do anything. Concede. Concede, opponent. Keep going, keep going. Commit to the board. Yes, now I'm going to fire off Sweltering. Yes. Oh. The slow roll. Right in there. Land and probably can play the rest of their hand out here. It's just a Chain Whirler. Cousin Chain Whirler. Play Chandra here. I am going to go ahead and uptick and get rid of this. Keep Chandra on pace. They did leave green up. So are they Atarka's red? Atarka goblins? It's red versus red. The funny thing here is the red versus red, we might be better because we're just bigger. Yeah, I'm at 13. But I'm just bigger. And we can proliferate now too? Oh. Something castable. I'll cast that. I'll cast that. Up we go. We're gonna emblem something here soon. This game's going perfect. This game is decent. Atarka's me. Alright, they're gonna try to finish me off here. Hasty Legion. Careful, opponent. We don't want you to get hurt with these sharp, pointy objects. Goblin Grenade is not legal, thankfully. I'm not going to get blown out by 10 damage here out of nowhere. Hits me down to 9. 9's probably a really nice number for them. Uh-oh. Atarka? We're doing Atarka things. How do we do this? Alright, it's definitely a land, so we can start there. I just play this out, and we get an emblem down. Do I have to remove this? How is this gonna, like, ruin me? What's the proliferate? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not worth it. Alright, let's go up here. This way this Chandra can emblem. I don't think I have to remove the creature. I think Torbrand can block the creature. So we'll go upstairs with our 5 damage. Alright, Torbrand, hold strong. Beef. Brian, what's up? Yeah, Goblin Grenade is not lethal. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle party. Hopping us up. You know, Avaros, we need to like raid you sometime. You know? Bolus, what's up? How you doing? We're playing this big red shenanigans. Opponent attacks in here. I'm blocking. Blocking was always in the cards. He's got... Torbrand got a big butt. Don't tell him that, though. Gonna Tarka me. Okay. I'm at 2. I swear, you have a shock. You have a shock opponent. I'm gonna... Second Torbrand. We don't want that. Let's go up with Chandra. Did 4. Let's make some elementals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In we go. Activate. Resolve damage. Bam. Take it. Bolus is testing Pioneer. How to sub to Avaros? All push, no bush. All bush, no push. I got that backwards. Want to challenge me, Bolus? We're in the middle of a league. Maybe? Alright. The darker red, we're going to lower the curve drastically here. I'm back in. Lower the curve drastically. We have a bunch of removal. We'll have to watch your life total. That was a close one. I might Bolus. I don't know. You think Sargon should stay completely? 61 card special. We got 1 Sargon in there. Yeah, we're going to keep this. Removal, Eidolon, Chandra, repeat, removal. Yeah, that looks fine. I'll play some removal. Foundry Street. Land. Go ahead. Yeah, Zale, you're right. You're right. So, Varus, you were playing Modern, right? Playing that weird other format, right? Goblin Instigator. Makes Foundry Street bigger. So we have a pair of 1/1s to beat here. Modern. I don't know if you said already. Did you do alright? Are you King of Modern yet? Let's go ahead and Oath of Chandra here to get rid of Foundry Street. Eidolon would be a blocker, but we also have another removal. I want to be careful because Eidolon would actually damage us currently with all of our 3s. We're not racing currently. 2 1/1s versus 2 1/1s. These don't persist, so shocking and scary. I need to draw Slagstorm or B. I need to draw something. Let's just. I need to draw a Wrath. Wrath effect would be the best here. All right, we don't hit a Wrath. Let's go ahead and remove this guy and pass turn. Okay. Looking kind of awkward. Choose a creature type. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Look at the top card. This is an Anthem for 3. The Coat of Arms. Light. Gonna take a 4 here. Oh boy. Torbrand, you gotta hold your weight here. Oath of Nissa could kill something. Eidolon could block. Fine. Doesn't matter. Killed a non-token. Mega blocker. Pass turn. Never heard of it? It's this format. It's older than you, Avaros. I guess I need to bring in a Smash. I didn't know Icon of Ancestry was a thing. What are we playing here? Oh, War Boss, we love you. Hot dog. War Boss is a 3/3. And it's gonna mentor stuff? Oh my. I need a board wipe ASAP. We're going to 7. Torbrand, hold the line. You can do it. You can do it, Torbrand. We're just going to go to 2. Assuming they play no hasty creature, we're going just to 2. You'll learn how to get one of these soon. Small plug. Did I just boom roast you? No. I don't do that. Can't see my halo. It's up here. It's my perfect halo. Alright, well, I'm going to kill War Boss here. Obviously. Killing War Boss. Atarka's me. We dead. CWS. Is that who I think it is? Do we have Pioneering Storming going on? Oh, never look. Never look. The raid. The raid and the looks. How's it going? I believe you are the Storm Master, if I'm not mistaken. This is a raid. Oh, look at those cats. Zale, it's Zelda. It's Zelda. I guess I have a Braids. I don't need to bring Smashes in. Let's just take one Eidolon out for a Sarkon. They are a lot of X and 1s until they get their Anthem effect. I'm going to run it back. We'll keep this. Needs a land. Well, I'll get a land, right? How was the evening for those that have just joined us? Hopefully it's going well for you all. Pithy Needles. Dude, I've got like 8 Planeswalkers. Good luck. Which one do you want to name? Even if they name this one, the static ability is great. Alright, Chandra Torch. Whoa. What are you doing here, buddy? The party didn't invite you. Alright, Mutavault here. Pile Driver would be interesting. Goblin Instigator. Okay. Well, we got in a braid, so we'll pass the turn. Cats are here. So many cats. Missing our land drop was kind of bad there. Kind of bad. They've got their green. Tarka is online. Part of me thinks if they were to swing in and just Atarka me, I might just go ahead and remove a goblin just to save 2 points of life. Just take 5 instead of 7. My turn, my following turn, just Mizium Mortars. Encourage them to commit to the board by using 2 removal spells. Alright. Let's still do this. I can flash back the Abrade with Chandra. Let's just do this to take 2 points. I can even actually burn probably a Sweltering Suns or an Anger. Safely. Could. Oh boy. Alright. We'll just cast this now. I need a land off the top. We have lots of removal, but I need a land. We do. If we just get one land, we can remove these 1 for 1. Legion Loyalist is gonna hurt. Come on, land drop. Come on. Land drop is how we stay in this. Go ahead, commit more. They just commit their Mutavault. Okay. 4 damage, 14. There we go. Whew. Alright, cast a Sweltering Sun, clear the board. Go ahead, opponent. I'd be a little surprised if they decide they just want to boot up Mutavault every turn, but I wouldn't put it past them. We'll see. And a Legion Loyalist here. And a Mutavault could fire off an Atarka's command here. Looks like I'm going to have to Sweltering Suns again for a Legion Loyalist only. Atarka's command. Alright, we're down to 6. Not looking too hot here. I need to be able to get a Sarkon down for a blocker. I can do 2/4. I need running lands. Charumbound. What is that? It's a Shofu? What's a Shofu? It's got some glasses. Some hot digs there. What's a Shofu? Explain. All I know is Shofu's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, do they have another Atarka's command? Nice. Well done. Well done. Dang. Oh, and Rabblemaster blocks the Mutavault too? Oh. Apparently I'm not getting another land though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. So turn 12, we were going to get to our 4th land. Dang. Mad Timmy, what is this? It's a monster. What is a land? I don't know. Alright, we're 2-2 again. 2-2. Is Idle Clouds around? Idle Clouds? Alright. We're gonna let this tick. Let me grab a little snack here. Need a snack. We missed it. Rejoin queue. What? Idle Clouds subbing? Why would Idle Clouds do that? We don't really need the colors for it, but more Planeswalkers lands can get us a lot of incidental life gain. Well, that's true. That would be fancy. We have a soup spoon for our applesauce. All right. Let's mulligan this. What are lands? Who needs lands? That would be an applesauce spoon. All right, let's keep this. All right, we're so close. Let's see that 5-0. Okay, sure. Sounds good. 5-0 incoming. All right, double mountain here. 5-0 hype. Would that be a letdown? Oh, look at Squaw Chief's little Jace hands. Are like, wah! Alright, we hit an Emery deck. Interesting. Okay. Here's this Sylvan Awakening thing again. I don't feel good about that. Don't feel too good about that. We got blasted last time. By such cards. Alright, no follow-up from our opponents. We'll do the same. We are just magic artists, admiring great lands and art. Who truly needs to interact with their opponent when we can gaze at these beautiful lands? Yeah, Ascendancy is definitely what my opponent's doing. And the last time we saw this, we got wrecked. Real bad. Sylvan Caryatid. I'm gonna blow it up. Blow it up. Do they have something for this? Okay. Creature gains haste. Creature gains more haste. Such haste. Okay. They use that to target. Nothing from our opponent. We will do the same. Turbo haste. Haste plus plus. If you're wondering where our lands went from last game, we found them. Oh, it was all funny, Bolus. I'm a funny guy. I'm a funny guy. Rocket Power Turbo Slug. Oh, yeah. Super haste. What are you doing, opponent? Just hard cast dig through time. Hard cast. Didn't have to use the graveyard. Hard cast. I'm fine. Good luck. Well, we did say we were bad with combo. We did say that. Ascendancy. Okay. Sylvan? Shall I concede? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 4. Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Needs to cast one spell. I've come across 0 Nexus decks. I've come across this deck twice, though. Alright, lower the curve here. We need to just beat my opponent quickly. Gotta beat them quickly. Gotta start packing Ugin's Nexus then. Sylvan Awakening. Discard. So it makes it into creatures. So the Sylvan Awakening, like Ascendancy deck, that's apparently popular enough to run into it twice tonight. Essentially plays Ascendancy, tries to get that plus 1 extra mana. So that would mean they have 4 mana. Sylvan Awakening, floating the mana, or not floating. Floating it if it's the last card is the one that they played that turn. And then they play like a cantrip or something, and if they can just play enough of those, they make big enough creatures and smash your face in. Alright, let's keep this. If I hit my land drops, we curve out real nicely and we beat them. If we miss our land drops, we probably don't do anything. Yeah, that's what that deck does. It's very strange. Come on, hit my land drops. Come on. Just want to hit a land drop. We just want to hit a land drop. Opponent's having to go to discard, which means we're just never going to get a land drop. Go ahead, opponent. Look at all these dudes. We have 3 of them in the deck. Bouncing back and forth. Who needs land drops? Pretty sure I can get rid of one of these dudes. Bouncing back and forth. Cycle? It's 3 mana to cycle this one. Alright, they have Jeskai. Ascendancy. They're 10. Yeah, Sweltering Suns is 3. My hand has 5 legendaries. It's just legendary. This extra hit from this goblin doesn't do us anything, but next turn it will. Now only 4. Yeah, it's these 4 and these 2 Sweltering Suns. I think we're fast enough here. All right. Ooh, good. Do we want to change anything? I don't think so. I think we actually really want an Eidolon and a Rabble Master. I think our hand just really wants one of those. I don't have anything else to bring in for this. I mean, I have some Sweltering Suns here. I mean, it's not what I want to be playing. The only thing I could think of is if they can't give everything trample and I have a couple blockers, then I could Sweltering Sun their lands away because they go 2/2 until their next turn, which is kind of a cool little nuance. Really, I want to just take like the Chandras here and then switch them into something low end, but that's just not possible. I don't have anything. We're big red for a reason. Well, it's a Tormod's Crypt and a Rabble Master. Our opponent's keeping 7. The lands are indestructible, you're right. And we even made that punt earlier. We haven't learned anything today. Yeah, they're indestructible. Oh, is this good enough? It's funny because the Triumph is a dead card, the Sweltering Sun's a dead card, Chandra comes down after Rabble Master. I'm not even worried about the 2 lands, I'm just worried about a Rabble Master on turn 3 being too slow. I think they just combo us out faster. Whenever you cast a blue, black, or red spell, you gain life. Well, that's going to be a pain to beat. It's at 0-4 as well. Prism here. Luckily, I can get rid of that with a Chandra at some point. Let's go ahead and play this Tormod's Crypt now. Blue, black, or red. Bolus is happy. Definitely want to play Rabblemaster next. I might play actually the Sweltering. Well, no, they had the mana anyway. Do they need this 4th land? Or can I wait a turn? I mean, I guess if I'm not sweltering now, I'm only killing one thing. Gosh, this feels bad. Alright, Rabblemaster swinging. Doesn't get through, obviously. We'll probably play Chandra here and Chandra's Triumph to remove this and then swing in and get around this Caryatid. Oh, they got another one. Okay. No shocking in, that's a good sign. No ascendancy so far. I'll play Torbrand down. Torbrand will swing with the team. Alright, so goblins get blocked. Not much I can do there. If I hit a land, I can actually Chandra Triumph. If I don't, I can play this Chandra Triumph. I would remove one of these. Alright, they've made red mana. Fiery Impulse, dealing 2 damage to Rabble. Okay. Just removing a creature. Come on, land drop. Come on. Nice. Let's play Chandra here. Let's kill one of these. This does 7 now, technically, with Torbrand out. Make some elementals. Swing for the skies. Nice. Alright. Takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wish I had an Eidolon out. Alright. Combo? Torbrand is nasty. Mox. That didn't do anything. Storm count 1. Hey, there we go. 3-2. 3-2 with our updates. We went 2-3 and 3-2. Not disappointed. I think you could probably tweak this a little bit more and you'd be good. Exactly. We're going up. Going up. It's working out. It's working out. Bolus, you said you were testing something? I'm done with the 2 leagues for tonight. Deciding what I'm gonna do, whether it's a Q game or show off that reanimator list or something. Bolus like, oh yes, please. Remember when this deck couldn't work before the rule change? Yep. Yep. You could only have one Chandra, right? Because the legendary planeswalker is Chandra. But then they updated it for the name at the top as well. It was good. It was good. Where's my markers? So it looks like we might battle Bolus here. For those that are new to the stream, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. We stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have our YouTube and Discord and all that. Those can all be found at these links. Just some stuff to tap into. The Discord is for the Pyro Prison community. My Twitter and YouTube, though, are great places to get some other information, namely YouTube. That gives you the other decks that we've played from time to time. I think Bolus wants to play, though. I think he does. Maybe he doesn't. You're ready? Well, then send me a request because I don't actually have your name. I'm pretty sure you can figure out mine. I'm pretty sure you can figure out my name. Bam. That's Red Moon. Red Moon's like this? Oh yeah. Bolus is on TV. Bolus, say hello. Where'd he go? Is Alpine Moon not in Pioneer? Yeah. Yes, it's in. Big time. Big time, Bolus. Alright, we're going to keep this. We're just going to hope that Bolus isn't playing some weird combo deck that we can't beat. We'll see. I mean, he generally knows what we were playing, so could metagame us real bad. We should rent the Reanimator deck and queue up a second time with him, and then just like show up. Oh no, it's like Control. We're kind of bad against Control. It stops Field of the Dead, right? Yes. Ooh, they kept a card. That's not good for us. I bet they have a counter spell. We'll test it though. Bull is playing Crixus? No way. Countered. It does look like it might be Grixis, though. Grixis control. That's what he does. Let's do it. Big boy Torbrand. Censor me again, Bolus. I dare you. Haha, resolves. Resolves. Uh-oh. Bolt, bolt, oh wait. Apologies. Can't do that. Choose target creature. You get energy. Okay. So they do 2 here, so they'll shock this as well. Oh, Fiery Impulse. That's fine. Alright. You got it. We're going to just try to hit 6 here. We're ready. We're so ready. They'll never be able to outdo us. We'll just pass back. Spell cannot be countered. You ready? By the way, there's no black here. It's just blue-red control, it seems. Gonna fire off one of these Sweltering Suns. 3 mana here. Cycle. Gotta hit this land drop. Yes. Can't be countered. That's cheating, he says. I'm at 6 mana. I run 2 of these main. What's he got? What's he got? You wish the emblem was red to combo with Torbrand? That would be way too powerful. That would be way too powerful. Alright, we've given our opponent a present in the form of a Chandra Awakened Inferno emblem. They've got to beat us in 17 turns. We're going to play this next. They fired off the disallow, and he's going to regret it. Unless we get a regulator. Oh, regulator? Double this? Show me the regulator. Show me the regulator. Ooh. Bolus is thinking if there's a way out. Plays a Fumarole. Makes it a 4-1. Swings at us. Alright, we're at 15. Chandra. We'll play other Chandra. Get ready to take 6. Alright, we got the Flame Caller down. Alright, opponent's clearly not playing that much in terms of creatures for these removal spells. Let's go ahead and remove some of those and bring in Eidolons and Rabble Masters. Sound good? We're going to go a little more aggro on our opponent. We could bring in these Fries. They do have blue creatures. Maybe they have Thing in the Ice. We want these. Is that maybe better than a Sweltering? Let's do 1 Fry in for 1 Sweltering. You know, let's do that. Fry seems good. It seems good, but I mean, this is this with anything else seems to be doing the exact same stuff. Doesn't he have Jace? I don't know. We didn't see Jace. We're gonna leave Regulator in here. See if that works for us. Well, one land doesn't work for us. We're gonna mulligan 1 land. Alright, 2 lands here. We'll keep this. We'll ditch one of the high-end Sarkons here. We have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop, a 5-drop. So if we just curve out, it'd be good. Not curving out. Not good. Wonder if they're gonna have Censor again. Let's go for it. I fear no Censor. Dang it. Dang it. Resolves. Wait a turn? No, 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 no. We're not about that. All damage, full force, all the way, every day. Counter this. We're red. If you've ever played Orcs in Warhammer, you'll understand. Red means go fast. Disallows. Takes 2. Trigger, 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 trigger. Swing. What's up, I think, Legoman? How's it going? How's it going? We got a crowd here. Couple itty bitty peoples. Ooh. City's blessing. Mountain best land? Maybe. Harness lightning. We're doing this again. Takes 2. Search for his Kanta here? Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and attempt a Chandra first. We'll attempt Chandra first because I have a second Chandra. There's a sensor. Nope. Alright, we're trying to get all the cards out of their hand, and then we bash them. Rude. Rude. Shocks in. No fear. I bet it's Gear Hulk. Chandra again. Gear Hulk me. Yes. No, it's an opt. Okay. Wasn't a Gear Hulk. Or is Gear Hulk... is Gear Hulk 6? Oh, Gear Hulk is 6. We got everything under Gear Hulk. I gave Gear Hulk too much credit. I thought it was a 5-mana card. Uh-oh. Gear Hulk's one more. Alright, I gave it a little too much. Too much love. Dig through time for our opponent. Alright, opponent digs through time, gives us the turn back. Let's go ahead and just go up here with Chandra. Can't cast that. Kind of want to just jam in Big Sark on here. See if they found their counter or not. And if they do find their counter, then they can counter away here. The Dragon Master's here. Let's go ahead and make a dragon here. And we're going to pass the turn. I'm not going to run an Eidolon into a Gear Hulk and lose my Eidolon here. We have 10 damage next turn anyway. Oh, we could have. That's true. Could have Bastioned. That's fair. Not thinking about Karn's Bastion too much. Let's see where this dig through time leads them, though. I also feel like they're going to have to deal with Chandra in some capacity here, and then we get the Torbrand and swing for lethal. Is Bolus? Is Bolus doing some things? He's trying. It's true. They do have disallow. That is a true card that they are running. We did see that right here. Dig Gearhulk dig is sexy. Fair enough. See what they want to do with Gearhulk here. The thought process. The thought process. What do you got for us, Bolas? Do do do. You're trying to hit the Ascendancy as well, just to be able to draw cards at end step. Obviously, just blue-red trying to tempo out all the way to getting in for 5/6s. Play faster, Bolas. He's got 30 minutes. Fiery Impulses Eidolon here. Goes to 8. So they remove Eidolon. They want a cantrip. They have probably an opt here or something. I'm going to watch to see if they have enough to prevent Chandra here from Emblem. Goes after Sarkon here. That's fine. Aether Hub. I wonder if I can get them to cast something that prevents a disallow and then just like, kind of like you said, end step here and do this. Pay 4, deal 3 to something. Okay. Yeah, buddy. I love this card. Alright, we're clear and free of a disallow here. We can emblem and probably win the following turn. We'll see though. Oh. Hey Jake, thank you for the host. This is so mean. It's for 4 here, all that. We have lethal. I mean, I know we have lethal. The question is... Well, I guess there's not much of a question. Am I just supposed to play Torbrand and uptick this and swing in? That's true. I guess I can attempt to hit the 4 here first before I do anything with Chandra. We have a lot of like outs to this. Let's just swing for 4 and see what they do. Okay. We'll see if they have a way to gain life. I didn't even need the top deck. Because I could play Torbrand as well. And then this does 4 and this does plenty. I could play the Chandra if I felt like they had some way to interact with us in some capacity. And then Chandra would just whittle away at them. With an attack here, it would put them to 4. Plus the Chandra would put them to 3. That would do it. That would do it. Yikes. Yikes, Bolas. Back to the drawing board. Well, we're kind of a big mana deck. A lot of people liked what you're doing with the dig through time and the Gearhulks. You had a lot of counters. I'm guessing you had a reasonable amount of like sweepers, kind of like we do too. You need a way to finish the game. Looked like you were able to stop a lot of us, but we were able to put enough pressure on you to get through. Do you have a Keranos? Do you have a Keranos in that list? Yeah, the Cutthroat might be a good way to like put pressure on. Like almost treat it flash-like. And just do that. Brazen Borrower and Cutthroat. Opts. Impulses. Impulses were at instant speed, right? Ditch the energy a little bit. Unless you've got something else that's a bigger energy payoff. That might be a way to approach the deck. Then you could Gear Hulk and Dig Through Time as well. Can I see your Sly list? I don't have a Sly list, lazy. This. Red deck wins? It's just a burn. It's just a burn list. There's a Hazret. So 2 Hazrets. And then this. Actually, let's just do... See, this is what happens. I don't own enough of these, so it's like, hey, by the way, let's finish. Battlefield Forge. Let me just make it. Which one is that? Show versions separately, please. Let me just grab them. There you go. Now it's all on one screen. Of course, 6-mana Chandra game 1 is unbeatable. Yeah, I wouldn't, Bolus, I wouldn't worry about the Chandra plans. Not many people are running Chandras. Can we do another league? We did stream for like 11 hours yesterday. We're probably not going to do another league. I'm happy to chat for a little bit here. I've got a few Pioneer lists there up on the side. If anybody's interested in some of those lists, I can put those up. If you're interested in any of the lists, consider buying using the link below in TCG, or that link will at least get you to my Oops All Chandra deck that we played tonight. But it will also get you the opportunity to help support us. We played a lot on, if I do the social links here, a lot of Blue-White Spirits the other day. That's what we played a lot of. So do we feel Bastion is worth it from another utility land? No, lazy, they were sold out. All right, question is Bastion worth it? I could see just another utility land. I think I might have proliferated once. But we already have Chandra that's essentially proliferate on a stick for our walkers. So you could probably use another utility land if you have one in mind. I'd definitely consider one. Chandra herself is just the Bastion on a stick, on a walker. No one has a Tarka's Command or Mana Confluence right now. How many Mana Confluences do you need? Do I have any of those? No, I sold those. Did I ever use it? I think I've used Karn once. And we had a few options to use it before. But in the grand scheme of things, no, we honestly didn't really use it. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, first of all, I took a screenshot of this because this is funny. Twitch decided to remind me of my chat rules today. It's interesting. What is... Let's find someone to raid. Pioneer or Modern? We'll find one or the other. All these arena players. Is that what I think XJ Cloud is? But oh. Ow. Bruce By is but he's playing music. I'm not opposed to music, but he's not playing Magic. He said he was gonna get back on Magic. Let me see what he's doing here. Alright, chat. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Bruce By is one of our team members. What is... I have no idea what he's doing. Alright, I think he's doing something with his game, it looks like. Or do you want to see Stickball Russ? Stickball Russ is playing... Oh. His broadcast is indicated for mature audiences. Look at this. Look at this for Stickball Russ, man. What's going on, Russ? Oh, gosh. Do you want to see Tron or do you want to see, like, a game being made?
This hand actually loses the 2 Thoughtseize.
Yeah, this hand loses 2 Thoughtseize. You're right. No Tron, so we should go see Bruce By here. He's like building a game. He's like explaining his game. He's one of our team members. You want to hit up Bruce By tonight? Let's give Bruce By some love. I don't get to raid my team members very much. All right. Nice. All right, we stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's right. Playing these Pioneer Modern decks. You can find our content on YouTube as well. That is a place to find some of that sweet, sweet extra game footage. We hope you come back. Follows are always appreciated. And that's all I'll ask for. We have ways to support the stream. That's up to you. Monday. The start of a week. We'll see you on Wednesday when we're halfway there. Wednesday might be an interesting one. It might be the Halloween special. We'll see you then.